medicine hat. It's day 4. We're going racing. Also, apparently last night, that's what I did. Whoops. We're at Medicine Hat Raceway. We went through tech. We're actually basically ready already, but they've inverted the run order, so we don't race for a little bit, which gave me time to do this thing with this switch that I've been meaning to do for quite a while. I'll show you. So normally, we start it up. You probably can't see the timing, but it sits there, right? And we just ran it up. And the belt squeals like crazy, apparently. But now what we do, we flick the switch, you drop the timing, and you go, isn't that neat? Now what that's supposed to do is build boost while you're on the line. We're doing it at such low RPM it probably won't, but it's like we have the thing sort of doing the stuff. Like it's a toggle switch and an alligator clip to the ground, but still it's doing the stuff. And like, you know, that's a thing. We are in the staging lanes, ready to race. We're gonna try out our old 2-step launch retard thing, which I'm pretty excited about. I don't think it'll do anything, but it sounds neat, so, you know, we'll play with that. Other than that, we're just waiting. The line's long and she's hot out. Now, it's my first time doing the whole 2-step launch retard thing, so I don't know what I'm doing. Other than I know I gotta have it in one hand. I am uncomfortable. It is hot in here. I clicked the button at the wrong time. It went a good time, but it stalled on the line, so that was too bad. I'm guessing we're going to have to do another pass because they'll add our reaction time on. See, what happens is, if your reaction time is over a second, it gets added on to the timer. Our reaction time was over a second there, I'm pretty sure, so that isn't good. Doesn't stall now. Since we had to wait for our run call again, it seemed like a prime opportunity to watch some drag racing and, walk around looking at cars. So on the plus side, I get to do something I've never done before, which is a two-step check. As it turns out, perhaps launch retard is harder than hooking two wires up and pushing some buttons. Maybe there's some tuning involved that I don't quite know how to do yet. We'll get it figured out though. But in the meantime, perhaps I should deal with the belt squeal, because that, you know, could ruin our day. Alright, we've lined up for another pass here. Logic states that I probably should get a run in before I try playing with my two-step anymore, so I guess we're just gonna go for a run and hope that it's good. We couldn't pass that last one in because as much as the time was a 960 something, we can't, the reaction time was like 11 seconds because I stalled it and then had to start it and blah blah blah. For every second after one, it gets added on to your time. And that just, I couldn't hand in a 20-second time slip. It just, I didn't want to. I didn't want to be dead last. I'm okay with second last, third last. On the plus side, I think we fixed the belt squeal, so that's just as good as two-step, right? Sure. The engine's officially quite warm now, so that's less than ideal, but, you know, okay. Everything's fine. We just need to go down and make a pass that hopefully starts with the 9. Don't double bobble me. Wasn't as good of a pass, but at least it's something we can hand in. That's good enough. Thank you, sir. So, with the pass done, we're just gonna toss the exhaust back on and load up and get out of here into the next place, because we got another 500k to cover and we're getting a late start, so we gotta fly. Ow. Come on, baby. This is not as quick and easy as Richard Guido's was. He showed me his yesterday and it was so good, and then all I felt was jealousy for how good his exhaust was compared to this hackery. Why did I do this to myself? Help. so good in the Jeep and it was staying together so well. Then we kind of hit some railroad tracks at 70 miles an hour and that happened. This belongs on the steering wheel, so guess I'll have to put that back on later. But if that's the biggest of our faults and things that fall apart, we're in pretty good shape, I think. I should not have said that. We have officially made it back to Saskatoon. Tomorrow, we go, we take a light, and we've completed miles of Mayhem. That was a heck of a drive, by the way. But we made it. No major complications. And we're even like almost in the right hotel this time, where all the other Mayhemers are. We're gonna have a good night now. See you tomorrow.